Where Devin Booker responded with a big performance. Season getting up shots in a high school gym in Phoenix when he wasn't getting a lot of playing time. Booker on the break. Glides in for the layup.
Sneaky athleticism. Sneaky. Just great.
Ball puts Bertans at the stripe. Pro shooter on the regular season. Knocks down both.
Not game one, but in the first round against the Lakers, he got a stinger on his shoulder and couldn't really physically shoot the basketball.
There he is, knocking down the side pocket three. It's a 17-point game, under 8 minutes to go. Craig with some full court pressure on Luka. Kleber slips out. Kleber for three. Nice post up. Good rim run by Ayton. And he walked with it. Boy, he did so well up until that point, JJ, doing his work early, right?
I mean, that's a position that he's been a number of times, not only tonight, but throughout the playoffs. And he usually scores on that play. The Mavs, by the way, there's just no one ever in the paint. It's 5 out at all times.
I'm not
getting
sure.
Luka to his spot.
It's fouled by Craig. Well, Chris Paul's nightmare began in game 3 here. And he really hasn't been himself since game 3 here in Dallas. Not with the lofty standards and the high bar that he's already set through his 17 years in the league.
Well, it wasn't on that graphic, of course, in game 3 with the 7 first-half turnovers. But I think some of this was because as Reggie Bullock hits another three-pointer on the kickout, some of this was because of the level he was playing at prior to game 3 that we're just so surprised by this.
And an offensive foul on Jay Crowder. Man, this has been a nightmare of an evening for Monty Williams, the newly named Coach of the Year in the NBA. His team down by 20. Doncic all over Luka. Now Ayton switches on to him. Luka playing with his food. Got him in the air. And he'll go to the line.
An assortment of dribble moves.
You know, as you watch him dribble through his legs multiple times and get to the basket, a prolific scorer. I think about the conversation with Jason Kidd, and Luka's next phase of development is going to take him out of potentially the realm of where he's looked at by some as a James Harden type with Houston, where he puts up great numbers, fantastic numbers, but it's not impactful in the sense of winning.
Well, I think that there's
because there's a conversation.
The question is, there's a potential ceiling to playing that style of basketball.
There you go.
Because it does impact winning. The question is if there's a ceiling, and one of the things that I think LeBron learned in Miami was how to play off the ball and allow other guys to eat while he wasn't directly involved in the play. And that's sort of the evolution for Luka. And of course, some of it, when you're that talented and you can control every offensive possession,
right?
I get why he tries to.
Right. Yeah. If you got it popping like that, yes. Chris Paul looking inside for Craig. Here's Ayton. Free throw line jumper a little strong. Doncic with the board. He's got 11 rebounds, and a popular refrain when you call a Doncic game is He's on triple-double alert, which he is again here tonight. 29 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists short of a triple-double. Book pounding it. One more to Chris Paul. Got it. The lead 16.
Hopefully this little stretch, I know as when I was a player, when you're struggling a little bit, even in a potential loss here for the Suns, just seeing the ball go through the hoop a couple times in a row could be super helpful.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a confidence thing, by the way, Mark.
Okay.
It's a rhythm thing. And as an offensive player, so much of getting into that flow state is finding the right rhythm.
When you talk about the rhythm, that's going to be the 5th foul on Chris Paul. But how much carryover is there from game to game? Because each of these 6 games almost so far complete has had its own unique identity.
Well, I think that's different for every player. And from someone who knows Chris and people across the league, fans who know what type of player Chris is, he's going to be sitting on this and fuming on this for the next 2 days.
Well, this is going to set up a real interesting game 7. Back in the desert. And you can never trust, even having home court, although the percentages are very favorable in game 7s for the home team. Doncic deep in his bag like the fry